Greetings. Hey, part 2 of the 1957 to 60 Ford F100 heater, core, and blower motor solutions. If you watched the last video, you realize that I'm trying to do this on a budget. Faulkner fixes all. Yeah, well, it should be Faulkner saves a lot and tries to save money, but sometimes the cheap comes out expensive. Okay, so we made sure that other heater core is going to work, and it will. We took the spacers off and we bent those tubes. It's not like the other one, but it will work. Now we're going to make sure this blower motor works. This is a universal one, and we're going to switch these around. We've got to switch this bolt around the other way because it's universal. It bolts in that way. And on this Ford F100 one, it bolts to the back. And there's a little acorn nut you put on there so no one scrubs their knee on it, because this is exposed in the cab. It's quite odd the way the whole heater box is just like near the passenger's kneecap. So, but to their great benefit, it was very easy to take out of the truck. It took about 5 minutes. You have to take the battery out because the bolts go behind the battery. So we're gonna undo this bolt one at a time, and we're going to. We might even put some Loctite on these when we put them back in. We'll see. We're going to put it in the other way, so it goes in this case. Yeah, we're on a budget, and the weather gurus say that it's going to be one heck of a deal this winter. And I'm already kind of feeling it, driving that black truck around. Oh yeah, I think we're going to be okay here. So I'm pressurizing the universal motor so it doesn't spring open. I'm going to put that back in. I said I'm going to put that back in. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, it looks like they kind of cared about you. This other side is squared off, so the little carriage bolt goes right back in there. I guess they thought that, hey, maybe somebody would have to switch these around. That's good. Okay. Thinking I might put some Loctite on these. We'll see. They're kind of locky already. I think we'll be okay because they're going to be bolted into the housing also. Look, there's a little. It passed. I'm sure people in China were really checking these out. Put it on the dyno. They put it on the heater motor dyno. Okay, that's that one. Let's switch this one around, and we'll throw it in this. We'll chuck it in this case. And like I said earlier, if this doesn't work, then we're back at square one. So we got to make sure we get a blower motor in there before anything. The old blower motor was blowing fuses. We're gonna switch this around the other way. See, there's a nice little square notch in there. They make it easy for you to do that. The other blower motor was blowing fuses, and it was kind of a bummer. And it was really noisy, and I think it was just a matter of time before something really bad happened. I did check the shaft. These shafts they're the same. Yeah, I don't want to do all this and not have the blower wheel itself fit on. Okay, so we're good. I don't think I'm going to use Loctite. I thought I was, but I don't think I have to. Okay, so let's take this one out. I've already kind of pre-loosened these. I can already tell that the blower motor going in is a little cheaper. This one has 3/8 bolts with built-in lock washers. And the one going in there, the bolts themselves are a little smaller. You know, what do you expect? We couldn't find a blower motor for this truck that was original, that wasn't really expensive. Okay, good. I got that. Okay. All right, I already see a problem. The blower motor itself is really small. So hopefully we can put that on the end of the shaft and it'll still be okay. I have my doubts now. I have my doubts. this blower motor is bigger. Well, there's a little gasket there too. We'll have to use that. Okay, let's take this off and just make sure. I'm having my doubts already. Yeah, I'm having my doubts. Okay, we're taking the fan off, the actual blower part. Okay, we got that off. And the actual blower motor itself is much smaller. The question is, if this is bolted on there, can we get that to go on there and still work? It's tight, folks. I'm not gonna lie. Take this gasket off. I have a feeling we're going to be trying to get the right blower motor. Okay, we got that little gasket. Okay. Put this on here. Chuck this in here real quick, like. I see another problem. The wire. We're gonna have to drill another grommet for the wire, but for now, let's just put this in. Just to see if we can even use this, because I have my doubts now. I'll put some flat washers on that later. I have my doubts. Maybe with some longer carriage bolts to stick it out more. But for now, we're just gonna put this on. And we should have washers on this, I know. And we don't have the wire where it goes. We're just seeing. We're just seeing if this is even gonna work, because this wire is definitely wrong. We're going to put this on and just see, because this motor was much longer by about 2 inches. And I don't know. We might have to use that one or somehow get that reconditioned, or it's going to be close. There's the flat spot. Okay. Oh, woo, it's gonna be close. Wow, when they said universal, they said universal, folks. That's gonna be right on the edge. Okay, we're just putting this on real dicey like, because we don't know. We're not gonna put the final tighten on that. We're not gonna put the washers on. We're not gonna put the grommet through for the wire. We're just gonna see if this clears the case. And if that does clear, then we're going to go the whole 9 and put washers on it. All that stuff. It'd be helpful if my shirt wasn't in there. I'm trying to get this right. Oh, I see. Okay, okay. Calm down. There we go. There we go. Okay, so with the motor in, and will it It's close. Oh, that's the wire. Yeah, it's gonna work, folks. Once I get the grommet in for the wire, we have to drill a new hole for the wire. Yeah, it's a universal, but it will work. It's hitting the wire right now, but it's gonna be okay. Okay, part 3, we'll just chuck this in the truck and you guys are gonna be amazed because it actually works. All right, hey, thanks for tuning in. And it looks like everything here is gonna work. The Spectra 94700 heater core and the universal blower motor is going to work with slight modification for the wiring grommet. Okay, have a good day. See you around on part 3.